This is your morning vibe on Between the Lines.
6 minutes after the hour 10, this is the second hour of Between the Lines right here on Newtown Radio. If you're tuning in for the first time or you're tuning in just now, welcome to it. Let's keep you company all the way to the 12th hour. My name is Tors, and with my team, Miss B and Bella, doing what we do best.
Doing the most.
So it's April 20th, right? It's the 20th of April 2026, right? And quarter two just started, the second quarter of the year. I think 28% of 2026 is gone. 72% left.
Yeah.
And 80% of people dropped goals by February.
True.
Right? I know at the beginning of the year, or some people do it at the end of the year, maybe like the end of 2025, you write down the goals that you want to achieve in 2026.
Yeah.
New Year's resolutions, right?
Yes.
And we plan because by February, I must get my driver's license. So I should have my driver's license by end of July 2026.
Yeah.
You have not started. You still have not bought K53 to study. That's myself, number one. That's me, right? Not good, right? Or you planned on like reading at least 2 books by the end of April.
Yeah.
April is like 10 days before. May is like 10 days away.
It's finished.
Right? April is finished already. You have not started reading a single book, right? I want to hear from you, my team. Did you have any goals that you planned to achieve this year? And did you have a deadline? Maybe you said, okay, by the end of May or by the end of June, I must be done with this and that.
I had one.
Yeah.
Actually, it was so. Actually, everything has changed. Let's just say that. Because I thought January I will be in varsity.
Okay.
I thought I will be doing my marketing. And then things changed. Varsity, I was shortlisted. Like, I don't know how I got in the shortlist because it was accepted and then shifted to shortlisted. I don't know how. So then everything changed because I knew good say nah.
Yeah, you know what they do with the shortlisting, right? So they look at your results.
Yeah.
You might have gotten a B, right? But how many 60s do you have? I know in order to get a B, you need 4 50s, right?
Oh.
You must get 50%.
That's what I like.
In 4 subjects.
Like, yeah, I do actually.
Yeah.
I got 2 70s, I got 2 60s, and then the lower 50 and 40.
Yeah.
That's-
So what they
those are
do
my
is
results.
they look at other people who got a B and what the percentages are. So
Yeah.
you got a B with your 350s or 450s. Someone got like your 70s. Right? That's a B. So they're going to take the one in the 70s and they shortlist you just in case someone decides they don't want to enroll anymore. I'm telling you.
And they do that.
Yeah. Some people don't go into university because they did not pass well, but because of the shortlisting. They passed, but there are people who passed better than them. So university looks at that, which is crazy because just because I passed in high school and got distinctions doesn't mean I'll get distinctions.
Exactly.
You understand? I might be failing dismally. And the one that you actually rejected might be the one to pass. And I don't know, increase the pass rate of university if there is a pass rate.
Yeah,
there.
that's true. So that's how it was. And then I reached February. I had almost given up on everything because everything now is changed. I don't know. I'm not going to varsity.
Yeah.
So I'm stuck.
You had to accept that. You had to be in
It had
peace.
to dwell inside on Yazin. Okay, what's next? Varsity is gone. What's next? I had to make a new one, and that was getting a job because I can't be at home and listening to my mom.
And you got a job.
And I got one. So hey, shout out.
Shout out to God.
One scratched.
Definitely. Oh, mine. I thought I'll be done writing my novel by Feb, actually. But my phone broke and I don't even have a PC or a laptop. But okay, I'm still writing it. It's still on the go. Now I've scheduled
Yeah.
You added
the
more time.
deadline.
Okay. You've added more time. You've extended.
Yeah. And another thing is, I thought by March I'll be starting to shoot my own movie, which I wrote. But I don't know, man. I just decided, nah, maybe I have to get funding first.
Okay,
But again, I have to apply for the funding. And still, my phone broke. And I don't have a PC or a laptop. So.
You know when the universe is working against you?
Hey.
Like you're trying everything, but the universe is just like, no, quiff current.
Exactly.
There's no way. Excuse your quiff. Yeah.
And you look at Brajuro, what did I do to you, my brother?
What did I do to you?
What did I do to you? Like,
But at least I'm here,
You're still here.
entertaining people.
yeah.
I hope you get entertained at home, darling.
I mean, also because you did not complete everything before the deadline,
Yeah.
does not mean you
It's the
can't
end of
just
the
keep
world.
going. Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Maybe your deadline set by the universe is actually July, end of July.
Yeah.
Right? So what you need to do is to keep going, right? So with me, I was like, this year I'm getting my driver's license. Obviously, I need to get the K53.
Yeah.
Is it a guide? The study
Yeah,
guide.
it's a
Yeah.
guide.
Study for my learner's license, right? I need to get a learner's license, and then I can get my driver's license. So my deadline was by end of July, at least you must have started with your driving lessons. I
Yeah.
have not bought the K53. I know you can access it online. There's an app. There's a
Yeah.
K53 app. But I
Yeah.
actually prefer having the physical
manual.
book. Yes, the
Because
manual.
phone is a distraction.
Exactly. I see a notification there
Like,
from TikTok, and then
yay.
I go to TikTok. So I still have not gotten my K53. I've been saying I'm going to get it month end. I'm going to get it month end. Namanje. Namanje ayiko. And yeah, man, I think that was the top of the list goal.
Yeah.
The other ones I've done, right? I've achieved the other ones. I think about 4 goals that I've set for myself. But the main one, man, I
Is
have
the
not
license.
started. Yeah.
Aish.
I need to get my license, honestly speaking.
Yeah.
Don't worry,
So,
you got this. It's
the
not
first
the
one-
end of the world.
It's not the end of the world.
It's not like we die and stuff.
But you know, when you set a goal for yourself and you be like,
Yeah.
there's a reason why you put a deadline to it.
Yeah.
There's a reason why you say by end of July, I must have a driver's license. That's because you know where you're going with this. So sometimes I look at myself and be like, but baby girl, you're disappointing yourself. Another thing I need to learn is to keep the promises I make to myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are the one important.
You need to keep the promises you make to yourself. So we want to hear from you. What's growing? How much have you achieved of the goals that you set for yourself, whether last year, December, or at the beginning of 2026, you had a vision board or you have a vision board.
Yeah.
Have you ticked off anything from the vision board? So with me, I created a vision board back in 2024 for 5 years. So it was a 5-year vision board because I wanted big things, right? So in 2024, I did not tick off anything because nothing happened, right? I was unemployed and broke and depressed. And then 2025, I got a job in July. I ticked that off. I signed a contract. I was like, okay, I have a contract on my vision board, so tick it off.
Yeah.
It's a radio job. I ticked it off. So I think I ticked off about 7 things from that vision board and it's still counting. Because it's a 5-year vision board, so I have so many things that I still need to tick off.
Yeah.
But for me, I'm like, vision boards really work. But obviously, you have to put in the work. Don't just have a vision board and say, yeah, I'm going to have a Mercedes Benz by July. You don't have to.
Kanjani.
First, you need to get a
Bra.
job. Exactly.
Don't
Unless
do
you're a
wishful
still
magician.
have
thinking there.
No.
Unless you're a magician, then
Dreams from the cloud.
Exactly. So if you do have a vision board, how much have you ticked off? Even if it's just one thing, right?
Yeah.
It shows there's progress. There's something going on, right?
Yeah.
Well, that's getting my own money and not using it, using the parents' money. Yeah.
Wow.
Take it.
Wow. Wow. Miss B. Wow.
Because
So,
over the weekend, I realized I'm so expensive.
Yeah.
And I realized why my mom would be looking at me and be like, whenever I was saying it, I said, now I understand.
Yes.
Or, yeah. Nah, you are so
spending,
expensive.
yeah, exactly. You like expensive things, but you're
Yeah.
working for your own money, so spend your own money. Don't stress other people because you want to spend their money. Don't do that.
Yeah.
I'm
Spend
still
your
young now, yo. They should still support.
Responsibilities don't go by age.
No,
actually.
they don't.
They don't. So you have
Because
to
the
be a
eyes that
responsible
sees the
person.
things that you like are yours, not your
Exactly.
mother.
And it's your heart. Yes, and your mind and
Usakhona
your everything.
musumama uzongibhatalela.
Uqedile umsebenzi wakhe shame.
Exactly. Good.
Umsebenzi wakhe uqedile nje
Usumdala,
now.
you have a job, so
Usumdala
you
kanje.
need to.
Yeah, you sound like my mom. She said the exact words.
Yeah.
Like, sumdala. You are working, you got a pay slip. I'm like, mara.
Yeah.
It's true.
It's true. She's right.
But it's true. You're supposed to agree with me.
No.
My mom.
We are
We'd be
building you
lying to
up.
We'd be deceiving you because we're spending our own money.
Oh,
Exactly.
Give your parents a break. Yeah. Just so they can start trusting you also.
At least when your mom tells you ukuthi usomdala Tina abanye, they blue tick.
Yes.
You'll make a plan. Usaqala ukuthi mara bazongisiza. They're still thinking about it. Or kwenzakalani. Maybe I'm gonna get it. Maybe they will send it. Maybe nah.
Yeah.
So you have to make a plan so that if they don't, because they didn't say they will, or they wouldn't.
Okay.
That's right. 06707068882 is the number to send through your voice notes. What's growing in your life? What have you achieved so far from all the goals or the New Year's resolutions you had? Or what seeds can you still plant? Or what seeds are you planning on planting? Right? Maybe you also had a 5-year vision board and 5 years is over, you're starting over. How many tick-offs or how many ticks did you put on that previous vision board? And what other seeds are you planning on planting so far or in the remaining months of the year? I mean, this is the 4th month, going over to the 5th month. You still have time, but that does not mean relax.
Yeah.
Does not mean relax and not do anything. 075-331-1885. We want to hear from you. This is Between the Lines. Stay tuned. It's 10:27 and we are still continuing the conversation. But before we do so, we gave you music by Janelle Monáe and Jadena. The Swan is titled Yoga, right? Yeah, Yoga. Maybe it's the clean version. I don't understand why they would just mute out band. Like bend over.
Bend over.
Hey.
Oh,
Yeah.
Hey. It's a little bit explicit.
Exactly.
So I really understand. And then it was Vusinova alongside Jessica. May her soul rest in peace. This one is titled Aspelelanga. Yeah, Aspelelanga, basically. So the questions we asked you are, what's growing? You know, any of the goals that you planned on achieving this year or things that you wanted to work on for 2026. Have you achieved something? How many things have you ticked off from your vision board, right? Or are there any other seeds that you want to plant? Because maybe you've ticked off everything from your vision board, right? Vision boards work, guys, right? I never really used to believe in vision boards. And when I started doing a vision board, I understood why I never believed in it, right? I just told myself, because, okay, I'm going to put all these things on my wall. But if I'm not working towards getting these things, I'm not going to get them, right? As much as you're saying you want a Mercedes-Benz, if you don't have a job, you need to start off by finding a job.
Exactly.
Look for a job, get a job. A nice paying job. You understand that? If you want to graduate, you need to make sure that you study for your exams, you pass, and then you graduate. Don't just put things on the wall and say, yeah, God will do the miracles. He is a miraculous God. He's got miracles, but you have to assist him in a way, right? Show him that you really want these things.
That's true.
Yeah, don't go doing cloud dreams, Lapayana. Everything should be realistic.
Exactly. You should.
But when in 2 years' time you're gonna own a jet, how?
I read somewhere that when you're working towards your goal, you had to have the SMART method. Right? You also have to check how realistic is that dream, right? Don't say you wanna build a mansion house tomorrow. That's not realistic. That's in your head. You're dreaming. Right? Dreams are valid, but haibo, a mansion house tomorrow, number one, you're working at retail. There's nothing wrong with working at retail, but your salary will not allow you to build a mansion house by tomorrow. Right? So you need to check if that goal is achievable. You set a deadline. Are you really going to be able to achieve before the deadline? I think also setting a deadline helps you to push, right? If you're really disciplined, you do not want to disappoint yourself. Don't be like Toz and say you want to get a license, you have not bought your K53, you've been procrastinating, and then later you will pat your head, what if I bought the K53 earlier on? I'd have my driver's license by now. You understand? But also with driver's license, you obviously have to have money to pay for the lessons. The lessons are not free. Okay?
Exactly.
They are not. So we have some voice notes from you. Let's play the first voice note. Okay.
Second quarter of the year, what I've done so far is save my money. So whatever I wanted to buy, I can afford, but I didn't buy. So like Jordans, my aim was to get Jordan 3 or Jordan 4s. Now I have the money, but I can't spend my money on Jordans. I'm still waiting for other things to happen. So my yearly resolution or my yearly plan is still in line because the finance is there, but I haven't done the right thing, like buying the shoes, which is the goal. I haven't done it. So I just have the money, but financially I'm learning something that I can't just buy things because I have money also. So yeah, it's it's been another learning curve for me. Yeah, so money is there. The plan is just not
I think what I'm
going through
getting from this
because
voice note is he is learning discipline, financial discipline. Yes, I want the shoes, the money's here, but
Do I
really need the shoes now? Young understand?
Yeah.
Can I afford spending? I do have, but can I afford spending that money?
Yeah.
Shoes are 10K. You have 25K. Can you really afford 10K for shoes? No.
Yeah.
Yeah. But we are different as people. But I love that he's learning financial discipline, which is something that most of us still need to learn because the kind of financial decisions that we are making,
Especially Misham. Yo.
hey, naming as bala lap.
Like I need
Yeah.
to be that disciplined
When it comes to money.
No, I can afford to avoid this and not buy it because sometimes I be buying stuff and like, did I really need to buy that much?
No, you did not.
Because I remember there was this time I was in McDonald's and then Yabona, like in that option they give you an option it's a small, medium, and large. And then I ended up picking large for why I don't know. And I recorded later and like, did I really need a large one? I could have bought medium, I could have bought small. I'm alone. Why did I buy a large?
I mean, it's satisfaction for that
Yeah.
time, that time being. And then later on, you're just like, oh, come on. No. I know people
Did
who
you
would.
even finish that lash?
No, I
You did
ended up
not.
giving it out to my sister. I'm like, ish.
You see now. But I know people who would get paid. You know what I do on payday? I make sure to spend 100 rands at least on takeaways just to thank myself, right?
Yeah.
Reward yourself for
It
waking
would.
up every morning to work for this money. You deserve to spend it, right? But there are people, I've worked with people who have never seen buying anything like your McD's, your Nando's or whatever on payday. And I'd always ask Google, when do you ever spoil yourself? When do you ever reward yourself?
Yeah.
And they're like, I know what I'm doing. And later on, you realize, oh, actually, they were saving for maybe a place to stay. They wanted to invest in an apartment, or they were actually saving up for a car.
Yeah.
Right? Sometimes it takes that much sacrifice for you to get the things that you want. You
Yeah.
can't even afford to spend 1 rand on chippies because you need that
think
rand.
Yeah.
Every rand
That
counts.
1 rand could
But
have
don't be
added
too
in.
hard on yourself. Come on.
Ish.
Don't be
Even
too
if
hard
we
on
tanga
yourself.
my puffs, it's fine.
Exactly.
Cheese puffs are
Exactly.
like 15 rands.
But now I need
Yeah.
a PC. I think I'm gonna start doing that.
Saving that so you can buy yourself a PC.
Yeah, because I need a laptop. I need
Yo,
something to
yeah.
work on.
Ish.
And my mom will be like, "No, you can start saving next month, Kirana. If I
next
start
month is
saving,
gonna be next month again.
Exactly. If I start saving next month, then I'm already a month behind. So
Yeah.
I need that thing. Like in Shima's time, I know could have saved enough money to buy it. So if I start now, then I get it sooner.
Anyways, if you're wondering, this is Kurumangani, you just tuned in. We're talking about how the first quarter of the year is done and dusted, right?
Yeah.
So we are looking at the things that you've achieved from January to now. Okay, end of April is the end of the first quarter of the year.
Yeah.
How
Yes.
much have you achieved from the goals that you had planned on achieving this year, or the things that you wanted to work on this year? You set a deadline by the end of April. I should have done 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Yeah.
How many of those things have you done, and what are you learning, or what kind of seeds do you want to plant in the remaining months of the year? We have another
Yes.
voice note.
Hello, Newtown Radio. I've been having a fire first quarter, and then I did everything that I said I would do in the first quarter. Hopefully, in the second quarter, I'll do better. Actually, I did everything. Released the new music. I've done videos, worked with labels, worked with Sony, and everything. Yeah, so I'll say it's proper. So looking forward to second quarter.
I love that. Well done and congratulations to you. Things are working out for other people.
Yeah.
They are. And you just wonder, well, when will they ever work out for me like this? Ashwena, I love that for you. Congratulations. We have another voice note.
Yo, between the lines, well, this year I'm not sure that I've completed what I've planned to do. So far, I haven't even touched what I really plan to do this year. So, yeah, I feel like I still have to do some stuff. Yeah, and just work on the time and stop procrastinating about some other things as well. So yeah, second quarter of the year, I haven't done nothing.
I mean, it's you still have time, but you don't have to relax. You understand? If the first quarter is gone and you have not done anything, try at least within the second quarter of the year. There's something that you're doing, right? Just so you don't regret it later. In the first quarter of the year, I had time, right? Don't scroll on your phone for nothing. There's money there, so do
Let
something.
your phone work for you.
Yeah, let your phone work for you. You understand? Do something, man. I know it's sometimes very easier said than done, but try. You might hear people saying, oh, actually, you can do 1, 2, 3 if you cut this off or you add this. And you feel like, oh, man, Sometimes you feel demotivated. You don't feel the need to do anything, but actually stand up and do something.
Yeah.